winter time, you can enjoy many beautiful sites here in Cairo. In Cairo, you have many historical sites, and also we have the diversification of the product. Whether we are talking about ancient sites like the pyramids or talking about religious sites, well, we have a lot of places, many different places where you can enjoy. And also you have something that is really very, very important, that you have many of the 5-star hotels located all around the area. So if you are in Cairo and you want to enjoy all these sites, you have the chance to stay in a beautiful hotel close to the pyramids or close to downtown, where you can enjoy your trip every day to find out more about Egypt, whether we are talking about ancient Egypt or modern Egypt.
The Great Pyramids of Giza are the greatest and most famous pyramids in the world. It's a dream to anyone to visit the ancient pyramids of Giza, and usually it is one of the main sites in Egypt in any classic tour. Yet, there are more pyramids in Egypt to learn about, and it is interesting today to explore some of these pyramids to learn more about ancient history. Egypt, the land of the pyramids, has more pyramids to show. All of these pyramids are thousands of years old and considered as tombs to different pharaohs and their consorts of the ancient world.
Must-see sites here in Cairo is the Great Pyramids of Giza. But this time, I'm not going to talk more about the Giza pyramids. I want to talk more about other pyramids. Some of them are not that famous, but also they are very, very important to visit. Let's find out together more about some other pyramids located in Cairo.
The Step Pyramid is one of the famous sites in Cairo, built almost 4,700 years ago in Saqqara. So to start off with the next most recognizable pyramid after the ones of the Giza Plateau, this beautiful one, the oldest Egyptian pyramid to date, the Step Pyramid, which is thought of as the initial prototype for the later smooth-sided pyramids. The step pyramid was built for King Zoser, one of the greatest kings of the third dynasty. Ancient Egyptians built pyramids as tombs for the pharaohs and their queens. The pharaohs were buried in pyramids of many different shapes and sizes, from before the beginning of the Old Kingdom to the end of the Middle Kingdom. So originally meant as a tomb, this pyramid was designed and built by his great architect Imhotep. The pyramid is built as a step pyramid, 60 meters high and consisting of 6 steps, each one built on top of each other and smaller than the one below. Today, it is considered as one of the oldest stone structures built by man, and the first time the ancient Egyptians would attempt to use limestone. Zoser's pyramid is entirely built of limestone, small bricks of limestone, and not of the best quality, and yet it has remained for more than 4,700 years. So just think that here one is exploring 4,700 years of time. The entrance leads to a colonnade that has 40 columns. Each one is attached to the wall behind. The style is called engaged columns, and they were built to ensure that they would be able to endure the heavy weight of the ceiling. You'll also notice that in between the columns, we have a large numbers of little rooms that were created. They once contained statues representing King Zoser as ruler of Upper and Lower Egypt. and the long hypostyle hall that leads to an open courtyard, which was used by the king, performing the rituals of a feast that is called the Hebsed festival, one of the rituals performed by the kings of ancient Egypt to ensure they are able to rule the country for the next 30 years. To the right of this open courtyard, Imhotep built a temple known as the Hebsed Temple, so that the king would be able to practice the ritual in the afterlife. And again, this shows how ancient Egyptians believed in the afterlife. While there are other pyramids at the Saqqara necropolis, Djoser is by far the jewel in Saqqara's crown. Located at a short distance from Saqqara, the Red Pyramid at Dahshur was built for the pharaoh Snefru, father of Khufu, for whom the Great Pyramid of Giza was built. The Red Pyramid is the first true pyramid, and it has the second largest base of all Egyptian pyramids. It is around 4,600 years ago, so not very far from the Giza and Saqqara pyramids, you will find the necropolis of Dahshur, home to 3 different pyramids on his list. The Red Pyramid at Dahshur has the largest base, only slightly smaller than Khufu's pyramid. Each side measures 722 feet of any pyramid in Egypt. It is the 4th highest pyramid ever built in Egypt, with almost 160 layers of stone. Significantly, the Red Pyramid was the first successful, true cased pyramid built in Egypt. pyramid gets its common name from the reddish limestone used to build most of its core, but it is also sometimes referred to as the Shining or Northern Pyramid. Another of Snefru's Dahshur pyramids, we have the Bent Pyramid, which was built right before the Red Pyramid. Archaeologists believe that the Bent Pyramid represent a transitional form between the step pyramid and smooth-sided pyramid. The bent appearance is due to its base having a 54-degree inclination, but the top section having a narrower 43-degree angle. There are different theories as to why it was built this way. One was that the builders reached the top. The top section started to show instability, so they narrowed the angle. And another one is that they anticipated Snefru's death approaching, so they wanted to finish the pyramid as soon as possible. Also, a third theory that they were trying to avoid the same colossal disaster that occurred with Snefru's first pyramid, the Medium Pyramid, which collapsed mid-construction. As for the Black Pyramid, that was built for the pharaoh Amenemhat III, built in 1860 AD, around 3,800 years ago. The Black Pyramid is believed to be the first pyramid in Egypt that was intended to house both the pharaoh and his queens. It is called the Black Pyramid due to its dark, decaying appearance. It collapsed partially due to being made out of mud brick instead of traditional stone, and partially due to its low elevation, allowing Nile water to sweep into the walls, ending with the structure cracking and sinking into the clay ground. And moving on to the Medium Pyramid for the pharaoh Snefru, built in 2600 BC, which is around 4600 years ago. It is believed to be the second oldest pyramid after the Step Pyramid of Djoser. It was Nefer's first attempt at building a pyramid, and unfortunately not a successful one, as the top collapsed pre-completion. Archaeologists have a theory that the pyramid's architect was trying to implement Imhotep's step pyramid design, but tried to modify the original design halfway through. Also, we have the Fayoum pyramids Hawara and Al Lahoun. For the pharaohs Amenemhat III, we have the Hawara pyramid, and Snuseret II for the Lahoun pyramid. Hawara was built in 1860 AB, and Al Lahoun was built in 1897 BC. This entry is a 2-for-1. Well, Fayoum is one of Egypt's oldest cities and also one of the world's oldest, and it is also home to several ancient sites. While Hawara and Al Lahoun were built at two different times for two different pharaohs, they were both made of mud brick with limestone casing.